Hey guys, Rick here from MVP Sports, here to continue our 2014 NFL team previews. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. And the first thing that you have to do if you're going to talk about the Chiefs this offseason has got to be how they released Brandon Flowers. Pro Bowler last year, 5 or 6 year starter. Obviously their best cornerback coming into this season, and they straight up release him. My first thought was, really? You're going to release your best cornerback? I know that he was unhappy with being shifted to the nickelback. I know that he skipped out on off-season practices, and that could have played into the decision of the Chiefs to release him. But this is my thoughts on Brandon Flowers, and then I'm going to get to the rest of the Chiefs, is you're going up against a division, and really the NFL as a whole is becoming a passer league. We have the Tom Brady's, the Drew Breeses, the Aaron Rodgers. Everyone's going for that big quarterback in order to win. It's no longer a run-first league. It's a pass-first league. And you look at your division. First off, the team that you went toe-to-toe with in order to try to win the division, they have Peyton Manning. Yeah, Peyton Manning lost some weapons, one being Eric Decker, but he's the type of guy that can just make a team good just by being on the roster. He's that good. Hall of Fame good, some would say. Then you have the Chargers. Oh, they have Phillip Rivers. I know some people might be bashing Phillip, but he's still a quality quarterback. Then you've got the Raiders, and cue the laugh track if you have it, but they're a team that picked up Matt Schaub. They've got Derek Carr in waiting, and they're a team that's trying to get better at the quarterback position. And these teams are just in your division. And you got to go ahead and get rid of your number one corner. And then besides that, look at the schedule this year. You play Denver twice. You play the Chargers, Raiders, both of those teams twice. You've got Colin Kaepernick, Tom Brady, Sam Bradford. If he can show up this year, he'll kill the Chiefs. That's if he shows up. You got Russell Wilson. You've got Carson Palmer and Big Ben. Those last two kind of more to the edge of falling into whatever. But thing is, you got a tougher schedule this year. You're going up against some big-time quarterbacks, especially Manning twice, Brady, Kaepernick, and Wilson. Those are the big ones that you're going to be facing. And you give up your best cornerback who can give you a chance to stop these high-powered offenses. I'm off my soapbox. That's all I have to say about Brandon Flowers. Fact is, he's gone. And one of the reasons that people around the Twitter sphere and the internet have been saying is, oh, they had to release Flowers in order to give Alex Smith a new contract at the end of the year. And I sit here and I go, you're going to go ahead and give, first off, it all depends on how Smith plays. Last year, he had over 3,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, was phenomenal for the Chiefs and a big reason why the Chiefs actually made the playoffs. If he can have that type of a year again, sure, give him a multi-year deal. But it's interesting that, and this is where I'm going to pull the draft class in, if Alex Smith struggles, the Chiefs don't have to give him a big contract because they drafted Georgia's Aaron Murray. To me, Aaron Murray could be the guy in waiting because Alex Smith this year is going to go up with those big offenses I talked about. You have some pretty good defensive teams. And one I'm looking at, obviously the toughest defense that the Chiefs are going to have to go up against this year are the Seahawks, the Legion of Boom. And it's all going to depend. The Chiefs this season, it boils down to their strength of schedule. Yeah, adding D Ford is nice, adding Aaron Murray. Before I get to the strength of schedule, I want to add the key rookie I think that's going to play a big part in this offense is DeAnthony Thomas. His speed kills. I mean, come on, anyone coming out of Oregon, their speed's going to kill, and he can be a great weapon. Not a wide receiver, not a running back, an offensive weapon for the Chiefs this season. If they want to win, they've got to use him. Okay, strength of schedule. This is going to be the main thing that either helps or kills, more likely kills the Chiefs in this season. They've got to go up, like I said, Denver twice. Both of those are losses. I'm saying they lose against the Patriots, lose against the Niners. By week 6, when they get to their bye, I'm projecting a 2-3 start from the Chiefs. As we get going, I'm pretty sure Charger Raider matchups, they're going to split. They'll steal the home games, they'll steal away from those divisional opponents. They can beat the Buffalo Bills, they can beat the New York Jets. The games that are going to be key, yeah, they're going to lose to Seattle, but the games that are key, at Pittsburgh, at Arizona, at home against St. Louis. If they can win 2 or 3 of those games, 3 of those games, even if they could win one of those games, it could help. Rams, question mark this year. Are they going to be a contender or a pretender? Arizona, they're playing in the NFC West. Can they actually contend with the Seattle Seahawks? And then you have Pittsburgh and the cacophony that is the AFC North, and we don't even know who. That's the toughest division to pick a winner at this point. When I see it all said and done, my predictions for Chiefs at the end of the season, Alex Smith will do well. If you're looking for a fantasy running back, Jamal Charles will do well. The Chiefs will miss the playoffs. They will finish 8-8 or 9-7. That's 8 to 9 wins is my range for the Chiefs in there. If they can steal those 3 games I talked about, Rams, Cardinals, Steelers, if they can win all 3 of those games, I could see a 10-6, but more realistically, 8-8, 9-7. Alex Smith will do good enough to get some type of a deal at the end of the year. Chiefs fans don't have to worry about Aaron Murray being the next quarterback for next year. Alex Smith will stay, but I feel like the Chiefs, especially on their offensive line, that's going to be the biggest thing. If they can keep Alex Smith off his back. And then I feel like in some of these games, we're going to be saying, well, if they had Brandon Flowers, that would have made a difference. I really feel like Flowers' absence is going to hurt the Chiefs at some point this season. Now it gets to the point of the video where I ask you guys what you think. Tell me if you think the Brandon Flowers release is going to, how bad is it going to hurt the Chiefs? Is Alex Smith actually going to do anything? Are you expecting big things from the Chiefs in 2014? And how many wins do you think they'll get down below? Will they make the playoffs? Will they make the Super Bowl? I don't think so. But tell me down below. Also, check out our other 2014 NFL previews. And as always, have a good day, everybody.